Hey everyone, it's Michael. Today we're going to be doing GenAI Lab 93968 inventory methods such as FIFO, LIFO, and weighted average, and we're going to be looking at inventory expense and how that changes across these different methods. So to start, we're going to go ahead and upload our GenAI Lab dataset. We're going to have it read over it, that way it can take a look at it, analyze it, know what it's doing. And we're going to ask it to display the first 5 rows of the data set. This is going to ensure that it loaded everything correctly and nothing got messed up. And it looks like it came in correctly. So for our next step, we're going to perform the analysis. This is a prompt I made up that is going to tell us about different FIFO, LIFO, and weighted average areas, such as ending inventory, gross profit, sales revenue, and how that differentiates between the 3 of those. So you can pause the video, write this all down, or copy and paste it over from the lab instructions. So now it's done with its analysis, and we can see it pulled in all the stuff we wanted it to do, and we can go ahead and download this and just ensure that everything came out correctly. We're going to go ahead and enable editing. These are okay, it just means it's not large enough to be displayed. But here's our table. We got our FIFO COGS, our LIFO COGS, and our weighted average COGS here, which is what we want to do a further analysis on. So we can come back to Copilot here. Now that we have our next prompt in here, we can go ahead and have this run, and we're just going to get these totals for the columns, as this will help us put into a better visualization for anybody who isn't familiar with these all accounting terms. See, we can see that it broke down all our totals here, calculated everything up, and it's actually going to re-put it back into a different data file. And if you want, you can open it up, or you can just trust it. For this video, we're going to go ahead and open it up and actually ensure that it did those totals correctly. Back to enable editing. Still have our table here. We can see it produce these totals for our FIFO and LIFO weighted average areas. Now that we have our inventory totals, we want to go ahead and create this as a visualization for other people. So we can see here that it outputted these bar charts. While it might not look the best in Copilot, when it gets transported over into Excel, these come out perfect. Now we're going to ask it to put this back into the Excel file. Now it's done that, we can go ahead and double check that when it came into the Excel, it actually outputted correctly and wasn't all those super close graphs. So we can come back to the analysis here, scroll down and see we have our beautiful bar chart that displays the difference between our FIFO, LIFO, and weighted average, and helps us determine what we want to use for the company based on either our book or tax reasons. Now we just need to share the story. So we're going to go ahead and put in our second to last prompt. We're going to ask it to be able to be a downloadable PDF. That way we can submit this. Perfect. Now that we have that saved and can be downloadable. And finally, we want our prompts that we use. That way we can go back and evaluate and recreate anything we want to do for another inventory analysis or for submitting purposes. And with that, this lab is concluded.